What's up, guys? Hey, I wanted to make a quick video and show you how you can come up with ideas to create your content in a really simple, systematic way. A lot of people know they should be creating content, but that creativity machine, that one-off thing makes it really difficult for them. So I'm actually going to show you a couple of resources I use that you can use as well. So I've got some tabs opened up here. We're going to work through all of these based off of this outline. And our goal is to show you how to come up with those ideas. And really, we're looking for top of the funnel content ideas. Why top of the funnel content ideas? Well, the goal of top of the funnel content ideas is to get people aware of you and aware of your brand. Okay. You need to have a different message strategy at the top of the funnel. That is to brand new people. That's what I mean by top of the funnel. You need to have a different strategy at the top of the funnel than you do middle and down the funnel. So basically what that means is when people don't know who you are, they're not familiar with, anything that you talk about, then you need to speak to very different things than as they get to know you. As they get to know you, you can start saying a lot of the things that you might prefer to say that have a little bit more substance, but at the top, we need to have a little bit more sizzle. So our goal is to help get attention by using the most relevant type of content and headline ideas. Okay. So here is the tactical approach. We need to model top of the funnel blogs, videos, and tutorials that have either worked for us in the past or others are using with success based on the research that we're going to show you here today. Okay, so I'm going to jump into a couple of the methods that we have and then the sites that we use and the resources we use. We're going to start right here. Method number one. So the internet is basically a place where information flows. Okay, and information is valuable because it answers questions. So method number one is all about hacking into that machine. So answering people's questions. So your job is to find that information and add some sizzle to it, obviously. So the first step here is finding questions. So a really easy way to identify areas where people are looking for answers is ask those closest to you, your staff, the people around you, your patients, whoever it is, ask them what questions they get the most or what questions they have that they want answers to. That's the low-hanging fruit, easy to do, okay? The second one, which we're going to jump into now, is search key related words. So we're going to jump into this next here. Now, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to use diabetic nerve pain or neuropathy as the subject matter. Okay. So here I've gone in and I've searched something like how to end neuropathic. Nope. We're going to do neuropathy pain. Of course, I spelled it wrong. Okay. How to end neuropathy pain. So when you search something, you're going to get all these answers in different sites. What I'm actually looking for is down here below. Okay. These are the things that people are searching when, or being the other related keywords that people are searching when they search this specific key phrase. Okay. So how to end neuropathy pain. What is the best medication for nerve pain relief cream, nerve pain treatment options? These are all things that are very relevant to this audience that you can use to start creating content. So nerve pain symptoms. You could do a video or a blog based on some of the symptoms. Treatment for neuropathy in legs and feet. So, I mean, obviously that's where neuropathy presents itself most is in the hands and feet and legs, obviously. So you could create a video on that. Now, the next resource, and this is based off of our outline as well, is use sites like answerthepublic.com or keywordtool.io. So we're going to jump into those. We're going to use the same keywords, neuropathy pain. So Answer the Public is a really cool resource, and it basically takes all the relevant search terms and keywords that people are using all over the internet, and it starts showing you, and it has a cool a cool visual as well. It starts showing you different things that people are creating. So, for example, this is actually a good one. Why is diabetic neuropathy pain worse at night? That would be a really good idea for a piece of content, and it's relevant to this audience. why neuropathic pain is worse at night. So this is very relevant. This is a very cool idea for if you were creating a video for neuropathy. All right, keywordtool.io. It's the same thing, basically. Okay. Now, notice that both answerthepublic.com and Keyword Tool have a free level as well as a paid. So you kind of get what you get if you're going with the free route. These are the keywords associated with neuropathy pain. Neuropathy pain in feet, neuropathy pain relief, IDC-10. I'm not sure what that is. Different creams. What creams are available that people might want to know about? Let's see here. What else is maybe relevant for content? Neuropathy pain and CBD oil. I mean, that's kind of a trending topic. That's interesting. Vitamin C and neuropathy, right? So these will give you some ideas of things people are searching for, and you can create some answers for. All right. Now what you want to do is, so you've got these different ideas. You've got some keywords. You've got some topics in mind. Now you got to add a little bit of sizzle. So remember, we're at the top of the funnel. We have to use human psychology to our advantage. And one of the things that people don't do is they don't spend enough time positioning that headline, because it does 90% of the lifting. They don't spend enough time on the headline as well as the first 10 seconds of any videos you create. So this is titlegenerator.com, and we've used the same keywords, neuropathy pain. And what it does is it gives us about 700 content and title ideas. Now, not all 700 are going to work, obviously. You're going to have to sift through them, and some of them will say, hey, cool, that's great. So 13 myths about neuropathy pain. 13 myths about neuropathy pain. That's actually not too bad. Some people might think that, they'll have neuropathy pain forever. That's a myth, right? The ultimate secret of ending neuropathy pain. So this is a really cool resource to start giving you ideas, especially if you're trying to create content around one central thing like neuropathy. You could create, 50 videos just by using these different frameworks, these different headlines. Okay. It's a great tool. All right. Method. So that's method number one. Method number two, build leads by giving value first. Now this is like marketing 101. However, most people don't do this. Okay. Providing niche tools and solutions to people are a great way to get leads, to get people into your pipeline, okay? And having people opt in, it will make your list grow, obviously make your pipeline grow. So we're going to jump into this, okay? So we would use the same tools, okay? But instead of making a video or a blog post, we might craft some type of cheat sheet, some type of report, something along those lines. Okay. So now here's what we want to do. This is what's key to this. If we have a tactical approach or a practical solution for whatever it is we're talking about, okay, we want to make sure that that thing can fit on a single document. Okay. This is not hey, how busy can we make ourselves? At the end of the day, if it's simple and concise and it fits on a page, that is what people are looking for. They're not looking for a huge, dissertation on how to end diabetic nerve pain. They're looking for the small hacks and tricks and simple solutions, things like that, right? So, okay. And I say here, it's easy to get dragged into creating big stuff, but the reality is that people don't usually want that. Okay. And then the next thing is creating a squeeze page. Okay. When done correctly, there is no higher converting marketing funnel than a squeeze page. Okay. And basically what you're doing is you give value and you get value. So a squeeze page is essentially a funnel, a landing page that has a headline, and a headline is just a benefit or an idea that relates to them. It's the most specific and relevant idea to them that, that applies directly to them. It has on the left side of the landing page, it has maybe a video, but generally it just has an image. Then over on the right-hand side, just an email. Ask for an email. So there's three things. If you do them right, okay, if you're offering a free report on how to end or how to like deal with the symptoms of diabetic nerve pain, like some different things, and you've got a checklist or a cheat sheet or a report or whatever it is, you know, that audience is going to want that. They're going to download it. And the more things you throw on a landing page, the more confusion you create. If it's a good enough thing you create, if it's a good enough checklist, a headline, an image of the checklist, and then an opt-in is the only thing you need on that page. It's extremely powerful. I did want to bring you to one more resource that is a great resource. Again, there's a paid and a free version, but BuzzSumo. So BuzzSumo shows what the most relevant content is that's being produced and consumed on the internet. So we put in neuropathy pain again, and you've got all these different posts and how they perform on Facebook and, you know, these different things, like what their score is, all that kind of stuff. So you can look at these. So new medical marijuana patch could alleviate pain associated with diabetic neuropathy. That's interesting, right? You can see what type of content is trending, model it, and really give you a cool tool on how to create your own content. So yeah, guys, that is how you can create more ideas for your top of the funnel videos and blog posts and anything else you create. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.